Hey everyone, this is Kip Monty, and in this video I'm doing a montage of all the boss fights from Spindleclutch on Veteran difficulty. The first boss of Spindleclutch, Morton, is pretty straightforward. He has a bunch of adds that you need to AoE down and then single target him afterwards. No real special tricks or gimmicks here. Basic attacks, power attacks, things of that nature. But it should be a pretty easy fight for your group. Bloodspawn was a bit of a pain until we figured out the ideal strategy for him. He cast two main abilities. One is a AoE that's got a pretty wide radius around him, and the second ability follows that AoE immediately after, and it's kind of this earthquake type thing where he caves in portions of the room. When he caves in portions of the room, that portion of the room is literally blocked off for the rest of the fight, so your group starts getting tighter and tighter in. We initially thought this was going to be some kind of DPS race where we had to get him down before the room got so small that we couldn't get out of his AoE. We eventually realized that, hey, if we just group up right on top of him, we can AoE heal through his damage and never have to roll out, never have to worry about the roof caving in on us, because that's pretty much instant death when those rocks fall on you. Nixon is the third boss here in Spindleclutch, and he is basically a two-phase fight. In the first phase, he's in a humanoid form, and periodically he'll have a bunch of adds run in. Mostly can be AoE down, however there will be like a large spider-like Daedra come in, and he'll have a couple of healers with it. Just make sure you take out those healers first so it doesn't take you as long to get the Daedra down. Various other adds are in those phases, no big deal. It's the second phase where he gets a little more tricky. He turns into a giant wraith thing, and he has two main abilities in this phase. One is a conal AoE where he puts three pinkish glowing strips in the ground, just kind of like a fire trail basically, just make sure you're not standing in it. And his other ability is a little bit different. It's not a mechanic you've probably seen in this game before. He puts a giant circle around one person in the group, and after a couple of seconds that circle starts moving towards the boss, and whoever that circle is cast on has to move with the circle towards the boss. You can't try and run out of it or you die. Not sure if you can maybe dodge roll out of it or anything, but as long as you stay in that circle and move with it as it moves towards the boss, you should be good to go. The second phase is about to start. He changes at 75%. You're going to see him immediately start off with one of those conal AoEs. There it is, the pink stuff streaking across the ground. It does a pretty significant amount of damage. Here you see one of my fellow foe members get the circle on him. At that point we didn't really know what it does, so he dies. Towards the end of the fight I'll get it on me and show you. We actually wait to kill the boss until we can get it on us again and do a really good clip of it for the video. I just took that AoE to the face. Here's where the boss casts it on me. After the initial cast, it starts moving back towards the boss. I walk with it. No big deal. Don't take any damage. These three guys are not deserving of a strategy. Kill them, move on.
Different than the lower level.
These games.
Irvine is a vampire. He will use all the abilities of a vampire, including Mist Swarm. Nothing real special about him though. He went down like a sack of potatoes. Winterbourne is a vampire, and therefore he enters the fight as a bunch of bats. He'll be using a few of the vampire abilities throughout the fight, nothing to get too worked up about. He will also teleport around, kind of like a fast dash between players and hit them. Nothing major there. It's actually easier just to group up a little bit so you can just AoE heal through that. Rating 101, don't stand stupid. And the only really unique mechanic of this fight are these people you see like being crucified around the map. He's going to target them every now and then and regenerate health by casting that little red tether thing between him and the victim. All you need to do is go kill whoever's being crucified. If you don't kill them, then next time he goes to cast that ability, he'll be targeting 2 of them, and then 3 of them, and so on and so forth. So you can make the fight a lot easier and quicker by immediately getting on that guy, killing him so he doesn't have a chance to regenerate health.